In this video, we're gonna talk about how you can make more than 10 streams of income from one property. Make sure that you watch all the way through so I can tell you about my favorite. Also, if you're new here, my name's Heather, and I've been investing in RV parks for over a decade. So when you purchase an RV park, unlike other asset classes, there's a lot of other revenue streams. When you purchase an RV park, you're buying an actual business. Unlike some other asset classes in the real estate industry, where you may only be getting the rent, you also have the opportunity to make a lot more money. So let's dive into what those 10 income streams can be at an RV park. First, you're gonna have your lot rent or your site rent, simply what the people are paying to stay for a night in your park. Maybe you have a nightly rate, a monthly rate, a weekly rate, or maybe you have people living there. Depends on what kind of type of park it is. And that's the income that you would assume you would get from an RV park. But the second stream of income that you have at an RV park is your rental campers. There's a huge trend right now for people who wanna have a unique experience and they wanna go out and do something different, but maybe they haven't quite decided to take the leap yet and buy a camper. So they'll rent that camper out for a night and it works kind of like an Airbnb would. So I bought 5 rental campers a couple years ago, and over the last 12 months, those campers have taken in over $30,000 a piece for each camper. Those campers cost me about $30,000. So they're taking in the same amount of money that they cost in the course of a year. So those are a really great side hustle. Number 3, we just talked about those unique experiences that people are looking for, and glamping is a huge trend and a big craze right now. People are wanting that unique experience and to do something that's a little different. So at the property that we're talking about right now, there's 15 glamping tents, and those glamping tents took in over $150,000 in the last 12 months. Number 4 is gonna be camping cabins. So they look kind of like a tiny house, and they're matching that trendy thing right now that people are interested in. But the 21 camping cabins at that one specific property took in over $500,000 in the last 12 months. Number 5, most campgrounds have some form of food service, whether it's a pizza kitchen or a cafeteria, or maybe it's a full-fledged restaurant and bar, but it's a really great extra source of income and it provides an awesome amenity for your campers. Number 6, golf cart rentals. Golf cart rentals are a really great side hustle, and you don't even have to buy all the golf carts. There's a really great leasing program through Club Car where you can lease the golf carts out and rent them to your guests. Number 7, you can have a laundry room at your campground. And actually, most guests who are camping, they expect it. It's a normal service that's provided at an RV park. And it doesn't take a whole lot of extra operations. You clean it every once in a while and you're just collecting the laundry money. Number 8, if the RV park has some form of water, whether it's a lake or a pond or a river, you can rent boats, you can rent rafts. There's all different sources of income that you can make related to being on the water. Number 9, cookies and milk. So if you have a mascot, which it's really great if you have a resort style property to do this, similar to something that you might find at Disney World, you can have a fee that people pay in order for the mascot. For example, one of my properties has a bear, and the bear can bring the kids cookies and milk at bedtime, and they pay $25 for the kids to get private visit from the mascot to bring them cookies and milk at the end of the day. You'd be surprised by how many families sign up for this, and it's a huge part of the experience for the child that they remember for a lifetime. And number 10, which is my favorite, is the camp store. At the property we've been talking about, that camp store has brought in over $200,000, and it's a small camp store over the last 12 months. So not only is it a really great source of income, it's a lot of fun picking out all the different things that are gonna go in that store in order to sell to your customers. Out of those 10 streams of income, we didn't even cover fees. You're making money off things like pet fees, parking fees, fees for extra people. Some campgrounds even sell a day pass for people to use their different amenities. Point being, there are a ton of different ways to make money inside of an RV park. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. And if you want more information about RV parks, below we'll have a link to my RV park course.